Good morning, students. I am Ashutosh Ranjan, science teacher from Modern English School, Bihar Philippines. As I have discussed in my previous lecture, I have taught you about your fourth chapter, sorting material in groups. Means according to necessity and according to on the basis of properties of materials are classified, materials are sorted in different groups for our help and our easiness in for work. So now question is aroused, what are properties which are found in different materials and we can classify on the basis of these properties. So today I will discuss about these properties which are found in different materials, and on the basis of these materials we will classify different materials. So first is appearance, means visualization. Some objects are visually very good and some is very bad. So according to their appearance, looking appearance, we can classify that this object is very good in looking and this object is dull in looking. That look is very good, that look is very bad, boring. So according to good look and bad look, according to good appearance and bad appearance, we can classify into two groups of the materials. Next property of any material is solubility. According to solubility in water, we can also classify material into two groups, that is soluble material and insoluble material. The material which can dissolve in liquid, which can dissolve in water, that is called soluble material, and the material which cannot dissolve in any liquid or in water is called insoluble material. As sugar, salt, these are soluble material. Soil, sand, these are insoluble materials. So on the basis of these properties we can classify materials on the basis of solubility in soluble group and insoluble group. Next property for the classification, for the sorting of material is hardness. Some material is hard in touch and some material is soft in touch. So by touching, by this property, we can also classify materials into two groups. Some is hard and some is soft. As we touch any rock, any brick, that is any stone, any wood material, that is hard. When we touch any cotton ball, when we touch any sponge, this is soft. So on the basis of hardness, we can classify materials into two groups, hard materials and soft materials. Density. On the basis of density, we can also classify materials into two groups. Some materials float in water, but some materials sink in water. Some density of some materials is more, so they sink in water, and density of some material is less than water, so they can float. They float on the surface of the water. So on the basis of more density and less density in comparison of water, we can also classify materials into two groups, that some materials float on water, wood, plastic, these are less density materials, so they can float on surface of water, as a nail, a stone, they can sink in water, so their density is more. So on the basis of density, there are two groups of materials, one is floating material and other is sinking material. Next properties of material is transparency. On the basis of transparency, we can classify materials into three groups: transparent, translucent and opaque. Transparent materials are those materials by which light can pass. We can see through these materials are called as transparent materials, as glass, plain glass. Plain glass is transparent materials by which light is passed totally, completely passed through plain glass. So plain glass is called as transparent material. Next is translucent. Next is opaque. Opaque material is those materials by which light cannot pass. We cannot see through any opaque material, as wood, any a steel sheet, any iron sheet. These materials are opaque material. Through this material we cannot see, light cannot pass through. So these materials are opaque materials. And next is translucent material. Translucent materials are those materials by which we can see partially. Light, rays of light pass through translucent material partially. Means completely light is not passed completely, but some light pass and some light blocked. So when we use any translucent material to see, we see any material, we see anything, but not clearly, but we can see. So these materials by which light completely not pass partially are called as translucent materials. So on the basis of transparency, materials are classified into three groups, three types. We can sort materials into three groups, that is transparent material, translucent materials and opaque materials. So these are some properties are found in all types of materials, and on the basis of these properties we can sort materials into different groups, and by classifying, by sorting materials, we put it, and according to our necessity we can use it. So these are main properties, some typical properties. Some properties are also by which we can classify materials in different groups as magnetic and non-magnetic materials. On the basis of magnetic and non-magnetic material, we can make two groups of materials, some which are attracted by magnet, magnetic material, which are not attracted by magnet, non-magnetic material. On the basis of heat and electricity, we can also classify materials in two groups, conductor and insulator. The material which conduct heat and electricity are conductor, and the material which do not conduct heat and electricity are called insulator. So these are properties by which we can sort materials into different groups, different types. So this is second lecture for your chapter sorting materials in groups. So for today that's all. Thank you. Have a nice day.